Next, we got Utah, the Utah Utes. Really disappointing season for Kyle Winningham and the Fighting Kyle Winninghams here. They're typically known to be a very solid program. Multiple 10-plus win seasons. They're usually in the conversation for winning their conference, sometimes around the playoff, but just a big step back for Utah this year.
Yeah, they were the preseason favorite to win the conference in their first year, moving over from the Pac-12 to the Big 12. It didn't happen, man. This was a bad year. Longtime quarterback Cam Rising, who has been there for like 6 years, was back again because he got hurt again. He was expected to lead the team, but injuries, just like previous seasons, plagued him. He only played,
though, right?
Yeah, but he left the team, so he's not back for a 7th year. He only ended up playing in 3 games, none after their October 11th loss to Arizona State, but he really basically played the first 2 games of the year before he got hurt. And once he was out, the quarterback position was a mess.
Yeah, we're good through those first 4 games. It looked like they might have a chance even after Cam went down, but once they got past Oklahoma State, they just tanked the rest of the way through the season.
Which Oklahoma State was ranked at the time they played them, which is very funny because how bad they ended up being. But yeah, after that game, they were 4-0 after that game, but then they lost 7 in a row. They did manage to win their last game of the season, defeating UCF. But offense was just bad. Without any stability at the quarterback position, they were 115th in the country in offense. They had a 1,000-yard rusher, but they just didn't have a pass game. Their defense was decent, 25th ranked scoring defense, but, they just, much like we talked about Houston before, they just couldn't make up for the deficiencies between their defense and offense.
Yep. No real notable wins. It's, like I said, not what we're used to seeing from Utah. They're usually really solid on defense, good enough on an offense, and it just wasn't there this year. And since it was such a big step back and you had those expectations, I actually gave them a D+.
I gave them a C-. I think the injury to Cam Rising was a huge deal to them, and they really couldn't recover at the quarterback position, which just totally derailed their offense after that point. So I was a little more lenient, but I gave them a C- for this season.
Since they won 5 games, that gets them a C for the record grade. So that gives the Utah Utes 2024 Nitro Show final grade as a C-.